Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Oh my gosh, the sun is setting. That's why it's so bright in here. I got a new Kitchenaid today. I'm super excited. What I'm doing today with it came in the mail today. I started shredding cheese last week, 4 days ago maybe, with my old Kitchenaid, the artesian, I believe. It's not the kind. Here, let me show you. Here's my old Kitchenaid, along with other stuff on the counter. Dog stuff, and anyway, here it is. And the worm gear has gone bad for the third time. We bought a set of 2 and replaced them. And we're keeping it. Oops, sorry about my finger. We're keeping it, but we're not going to use it on big stuff. Here's Chloe and Meshach. They're helping me. And I've got everything in it. It came with so much stuff. But I'm grating cheese right now. I buy these huge blocks of cheese. Let's see how many ounces. I want to say 32 ounces of cheese. Cut them up into 8s and then shred them. I've already started. I did the pepper jack when I was working on the other one, then Monterey Jack, then Colby Jack, and then Colby will be next. And I usually get a medium cheddar. I don't know why I didn't. Sharp cheddar and extra sharp. This little guy is the best invention ever. I have a set of 4 of them. I got them on Amazon. You put your bag in there. It keeps it open for you while you're pouring your stuff in. But anyway, let's get to grating some more cheese. Hold on. Okay, the weather can't make up its mind. I've got short sleeve shirt on with my jacket. It's been windy as all get out here in northern Arizona, so it was in the 90s last week. And I want to say, it's Alexa, what's the high today?
Today's high is 68 degrees.
68.
It's currently 65 degrees and sunny, with a high UV index of 5.
So anyway, let's get started on the Colby. Hang tight, let me get you guys so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I start with frozen cheese on purpose. This has all been in the freezer. Actually, I did start it in the refrigerator for the pepper jack, and then when the thing broke. But there's a reason I like to freeze it. It may be a little bit harder to cut, but it doesn't all bunch up in the grater. Now, I've had this grater for a long time, since I've had my other Kitchenaid. That was one of the first attachments I bought for it. All right, so I'm gonna cut this in 4ths and then cut each of those pieces in half. And what I like to use is a towel to help me get the knife through the cheese. Otherwise, I get those marks on my hands and it's a pain in the rear. So, frozen cheese does crumble a little bit, but all in all, it works out fantastic. I am now up on my tippy toes trying to get through this. There we go. I'm sorry I'm in the way here. Let's see. Let's see if I move my bowl out of the way so you guys can see me cutting easier. There we go. That should work. Not that cutting is all that important, but it doesn't fit in there if you don't. The dogs are waiting for cheese to fall on the floor. Okay. Now you can see that has crumbled a little bit. That's okay. That one was easier. These have been out for an hour or so. So now I'm going to cut these in half. Meshach, that's not for you to play with. Much easier. And if you have all your pieces already set up, it makes grating it so much quicker. You don't have to stop and cut and stop and cut. Okay, so now let's see if I can hold this and grate the cheese at the same time. Hang tight. Okay, this should be interesting. So I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, I need to get my bowl. Put it in front. You see in there? That's where, let's get you straight. That's where it all clumps up if you don't have frozen cheese. All right, I'll put some of my crumbles in here first. And then a piece of cheese. And push it in. Waiting for cheese to fall on the floor. Still waiting. So cute. Switch hands. That one was quicker. Must have been smaller or not as frozen. right under my feet. Little does he know he has cheese on his back. I'm surprised Chloe hasn't gotten it. Okay, last piece. Oh, geez. Off. Okay, that took 4 minutes and 21 seconds to grate a block of cheese. And now I'm gonna put it in the bag. So this time I'm gonna put the camera down and see if I can video it without making a huge mess. Misha got a treat though. Some of the cheese came off of the pusher right on his back. And Chloe still hasn't gotten any. Oh, she just found a piece. The sun is coming in the windows like crazy right now. Okay, let's set you guys up. That should work. All this extra cheese. I have not gotten away from plastic, silicone, whatever these are, cutting boards yet. One of these days I will. We have a piece of butcher block out in the shop that I want to make a cutting board out of. It was extra from another job of ours. Okay, so this stays open. Hopefully you guys can see this. And then I just gotta do this slowly. I made a little bit of a mess, and luckily none of it's on the floor for the dogs. Now I freeze this after I grate it because I got a lot of cheese. And what I do when I need to use it is I pull it out like an hour or 2 ahead of time and then use it. If it's for tacos, if it's for cooking, what have you, works out great. All right, so now I'm gonna go with the sharp cheddar. Actually, I might go out in the freezer and see if I have a medium cheddar out there, so hang tight. Nope, all I had was, I had another Monterey Jack and a Colby Jack, but no cheddar. So it is what it is. I've already got a bag. I'm not gonna pull out another block of cheese. I just need to check the cheeses before I go to the store next time. So anyway, that is my new KitchenAid. Oh, let me show you the parts that came with it. I was surprised. Hang tight. Okay, what we have here, this is my ultimate favorite because you can pour stuff in there and it keeps it from splattering. I'm gonna say it's a splatter guard. This is a pastry beater, number 20. This obviously is a whisk. This one, number 14, a flat beater, spiral hook, double flex edge beater. Came with a scraper. It has two other ones on here. It has, what number is that? 21. Flex edge beater. I don't see that one. Maybe I should look in the box again. Here's all the things. So this is a stand mixer bowl lift. So here's the bowl. Comes off of there. I'm gonna have to clean it out because it has cheese on it. Let me get back so you can see better. There you go. And it locks in place, and then you do whatever you need to do with the bowl. Now this, like I said, is my attachment that I already had for my other one. We just unscrew that and hold tight. Let me find it. This has a little thing right there. You put that there, you tighten your screw. You may have not have seen that. Chloe, you're fine. Nope, we may have a barking dog. Has a little notch right there. You see that? Goes in right there. And then all the attachments have the same notch. Put that in and then tighten it. And it's in there. All right, I'm gonna get to grating more cheese. So thanks for joining me. I'm kind of excited about having two KitchenAids because I can make more stuff at the same time. Super excited. So anyway, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.